Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give my honest thoughts on how the project is being ran. And today we're slumming on Game Found. I'm excited to be checking out the. They don't have a popularity chart, so just something on Game Found right now, which is it's not in their featured 6. I'm going to check out Witchcraft on Monday, by the way. I do think that one right here. Loam by Cardboard Revolution, the game of soil biodiversity. I just wanted to cover something weird and wild on Friday, something that just piqued my interest based on their artwork, I guess. Once again, with Game Found, they try and give you as little as information as humanly possible on the front, so we have to click right here. Loam is a set matching strategy game about building healthy soils. You are a plant who, for obvious reasons, is into that sort of thing. That's okay. I wasn't expecting a little bite of humor there, but I like it. You also have a lot more power and agency over your environment than humans often give you credit for. Sculpt the soil's weird and wonderful biodiversity to assemble vibrant ecological communities and build the healthiest soil of all. That sounds like a really unique and interesting theme. Oh, campaign game? Get the hell... What? All right, so it looks like it's a family weight slash... I don't know. I shouldn't assume, but ages 10 plus gets me excited. Where is there a video? Oh, what? I just feel like my soul leaves my body when there's not a video. It's just, and here's the thing: it's not just me complaining. That's backed up by the numbers. Like, you are exponentially more likely to succeed at crowdfunding if you have a video than if you don't have a video. It's just kind of the industry standard now. Like, you pretty much need to have one. But this is happening. It's done, because this is the wild, wild west of Game Found. And once again, it's got a really interesting theme. Like, just from the jump, I'm excited to see the theme. And now, let's read through this. Let's see why I'm excited about this. So, Cardboard Revolution, more info. They put out other stuff. So this is an upcoming. That's nice. Okay, cool. But is this their first project? Let's check out Kickstarter as well. Oh, don't look at that conversation. No, it's just someone on Fiverr. I might check out their rule booklet. I might do a how to play video on it. All right. So what is it? Cardboard Revolution. I think that's isn't that a reviewer channel? I think maybe. Question mark. Cardboard Revolution, the most funded game on... Okay. So I think this is their first project. So do I want it? I'm mildly interested. Can you do it? Maybe. We'll find out. Hopefully in here you'll convince me. And then how much is it? Hopefully $40 right there. Very reasonable price. Especially considering I'm excited about a campaign. Dig into Loam. Loam is a set matching game about building healthy soils. Your plant. So it's the exact same for the blurb as above. We have really interesting art style with the pictures of clay as the art. I kind of love that. Really unique there. Draw one, then play one creature. Micro. So it looks like we got a decent chunk of text on the cards. It gets me excited. Brute Zone Health Tracker. Point trackers. Cool. Complete with up to 4 players to build the healthiest soil of all, or play solo and challenge yourself like that. 1 to 4 players, 20 to 45 minutes, 120 creatures. What's a creature again? Are those the cards? Because those cards, didn't they each have their own like asymmetric little text on them? Or no, but I bet that's just talking about facts about them. So that's fine. That's fine. That's not asymmetric text, I don't believe. It's more like this is different symbols, but still. Honestly, for the target market for this game, I think they're going to eat that up. I know my son will absolutely, like, if we got a copy of this, he would read every single one of those. Like, as soon as we got done playing, he would just be, like, reading through every single one of them and then reciting to me for the next week, which I love that kid. All Art in Loam has been lovingly sculpted by lead designer Max Helmberger. Each critter is brought to life in accurate anatomical detail based on Max's knowledge as a soil ecologist. That sounds awesome. Like, once again, this sounds like a hell of a video. Like, I want to hear, like, this style, because you're talking about your art style in your video, which typically I don't know. You just have so much cool going on here. I think it's a shame there's not a video to tell me about it. All the cards that interact with them, draw one, and then place one creature. Place one creature from your hand, then place one. So it looks like we got a decent chunk of text on these cards about the game. Just like in nature, Loam is a game of balance. You'll have tasks with using plant signals, stuff, things, how to play. Cool. Was there a video? On your turn, players must play all 3 inputs. Okay. Just a gameplay. That's all I need. Just a sweet how to play. Oh, that's even better. 7 minutes. Oh, beautiful. Awesome.
Revealing that many.
So it looks like you got a full... Oh, hey. I like that. More Flintstones on my feed, please. So we got that. That's awesome. Solo mode. That's a great video to lead with. Because I could watch that for 7 minutes and I can immediately say, oh, I think this game might be for me. So we got solo mode. You're talking about that. The 15K. So here's the thing. I don't feel like you really talked too much about... Oh, there it is, the campaign. Sorry, it's the last thing. In addition, Loam also features the agriculture campaign, a 3-round solo campaign mode effect about the effects human farmers have on soils, persist in the face of tillage, artificial fertilizers, and pesticide sprays, and shows the humans the powers of healthy soils. What the hell? This sounds like a PSA. It sounds like, yes, we also have the solo mode that doubles as a PSA for agriculturists. Like, and I'm all about that. I love that. This is quirky, it's different, it's unique, it's what I love to see. I feel like we should be spotlighting the, like, that in itself. Like, that would be a cool thing to mention the solo mode. Oh, yeah, we also have a solo mode, and we have the campaign mode, where you can actually, like, it's like, and you lean into who you are in that as well. Like, I feel like there's so much good on this game. 2 additional solo campaigns tackling the problems and potential of urban soil. That's great. That's a banger. Set a multiplayer game of Loam in a specific real-world climate and introduce special rules, effects, and scoring goals for extra strategy. So these are banger stretch goals. These are stretch goals that are so good, I'm like, ooh, if they weren't in the game, I'd be kind of disappointed, like, type of thing. Like this, because that seems like it really would change the game, right? So, but either way, great stretch goals, and I love that I can read the text on these stretch goals. I love that there's a little sentence description getting me excited about the stretch goals, and now I want to see this thing crush. I want to see this thing kick some ass. I really do. This looks like a really cool game. Play online, cool. Screen top RGG. What is this? It's a free browser-based platform playing tabletop game. What the heck? You can play on what? What is this? Where have I been? I don't know any of these games. Oh, okay, I know that one. That's so cool. And it's probably because they're like upcoming games, like they're playtesting. Wow. My world has just been rocked. Rocked, I say. Wow, that's awesome. That makes me feel more comfortable with the game, honestly, right there. That really does. That's nice. Play with us. Meeple Mountain. To be quite frank, I was obsessed with playing it again. That's because despite its small size and its lightning quick playtime, Loam is bursting at the seams with challenging and satisfying gameplay. Lightning quick playtime. Small size, bursting at the seams with these are great quotes. Go you, David. This definitely captures my intrigue, and I love in a way that I don't think any other set collection game really does for me. This definitely captures my intrigue and love. So I think they're saying the themes, they like the theme a lot. Like, despite the fact this isn't a mechanism they particularly enjoy much, the theme brings them in. I think that's what they're saying. I don't know. This game is fast. A 2-player game lasts 10 minutes or less. Wow. And that limited time makes every decision feel significant. Now, that's a banger of a quote, because I thought you said it was 20 to 40 minutes or something like that. And when you're telling me it's a 2-player 10-minute game, like that's something yeah, you told me it was a 30-minute game, and I'm finding out that 2 players is what's going on? 10 minutes? Either way, that's a compliment to the quote. I feel like that was a great quote there because that just conveyed to me something very valuable to know about your game. You know, when you say it's a 10-player 2-minute game where there's actually some interesting and decent choices to be made in it, I'm intrigued as all get up. Sticker sheet add-on, basic sticker sheet. Why do I want this? Pride flag. I don't know why I want these. What's a sticker sheet? Okay. Is it cool? $40 gets the game. 250 cents, that's all we got. So the game, and then the retailer pledge. There's nothing fancy. Get 4 copies. Get a classroom activity. Cool. 15. 6. Yeah, 257. Man, I think that this game right here has everything it needs to really. I feel like, honestly, God, I hate saying this. I feel like this one. I think it would have been better on Kickstarter. I feel like it would have got more sets of eyeballs potentially on it on Kickstarter. And maybe because no wait, this one just launched. I think. I hope this one this looks really cool. All right. And maybe it's just not having a video. Maybe that's it too. I don't know. Like I feel like because there's so much good stuff that could have been in a video here. So because it's not. Is it funded? I don't think this is funded yet. No. Or is it funded? The stretch goal's not funded. Okay, so it is funded. Boom. Got it. This looks like an old style Kickstarter, which I kind of do dig. And then we got all that. We got a solo gameplay. Fantastic. Okay. What's a ship? $10. Very reasonable. $50 in and out the door. Okay. Do I have like a full description of the components? Did we get that? I don't. And maybe it's. Let me see. Where was it? Is there one? Here it is. Yeah, this shot. I don't know. So 120 creatures, 32 scoring shits, 4. Okay, it seems reasonable. Plus, this is also one of those games that I think has an extra little like tax built into it. That it feels like a really cool, like, oh hey, check out this weird game I got kind of thing on Kickstarter /GameFound. And I feel like when you have that sort of appeal, I think it can do stuff for you. I really do. Hey, I'm in the wrong chat room. I wonder if anybody's saying anything. Oh, apologies. Yeah, I was like, nobody's talking. It's because I'm in the wrong chat room. What a noob. So, yeah, I feel like that's very reasonable at the $50 price point. And let's be quite frank, would you be shocked if there was only one print run of this ever made? On GameFound, haven't pulled the trigger on anything there yet. When your game is inspired by a message, it's a delicate balance to tell people about your message without people dismissing it as created for the purpose of preaching. I've seen those on Kickstarters. I can agree. And like if that I don't get that vibe though. I get that this person is just really interested in like obviously it's their job and they're like I feel like this could be a fun game and kind of made this. Like it doesn't feel like it's slapping me over the face with the educational preaching about the environment sort of thing at all. I don't get that. I don't get that vibe. I just get like a really, really cool vibe. I dig it. So let's check out the comments, the FAQ, the updates. What a fun-looking game. I actually played a game solo and really enjoyed it. I noticed you don't have an Instagram account. However, is there a really active board game community there? So perhaps making an account would be a great way. Thank you so much for the kind words. We actually do have an Instagram account, stuff, things. Congrats on funding. Awesome. So, do they have any updates? There it is. Stretch goal showcase stream. Ooh, that sounds exciting. We'll be showing off a game of Loam with the climate and signal stretch goals this Thursday with people. Hey, hello everyone. We're excited to see the continued support the campaign has gotten since funding, and now more excited to announce we'll be showcasing some of our stretch goals. In a game with video and tabletop game streamer, the Jamie something daggers got it. Very excited to have any other content creators lined up. So that's cool. So they're trying to get more stuff churning, trying to get more people engaged with the project. Cool. Man, I feel like a really banging video could really pull this. I'm just like imagining like the personal touch where it's like this. I'm just obsessed with this topic, and I decided to make it into a game. And I even when I got real frisky with this solo mode, and it really kind of simulates one of the real world problems we have, but it's all deeply interweaved into the theme of this solo game. That now you're like, as a solo game, you're like, yeah, I want to try that. I'm interested. Like, there's so many good things that could be spotlighted and talked about there, that instead of making me sift through it. Because it's cool, and I imagine you definitely want to showcase the fact that like you did all this, that like you like that could have been interweaved in there. There's lots of cool stuff here, but at the end of the day, do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yeah. Yeah. Two things here. First, they're funded, and I imagine they could make a 500, 1,000 print run. They could do a smaller print run, no big deal. And especially depending on how they're doing it, they could even do a smaller print run. Like, that could still be definitely a feasible possibility. But, second thing is, microbiologists, I feel like they probably make decent money. And maybe that's just me. I don't think like being a classist. I guess I don't know, some sort of ist. But I just and you know, like I couldn't push $13,000 out the door on a whim. Well, actually, I could. Okay, yeah, you get what I'm saying here. You get what I'm saying there. I'm not too concerned about it not happening because there's not too much cart in front of the horse here. There's no expansion packs. There's no pins. There's no stickers. There's none of that dumb stuff where it's like, oh yeah, we're actually making 3 expansions up front as well that will release, over the next 7 months. None of that shenanigans. It's just the game, and it looks like it's not going to be a terribly difficult game to make component-wise either. So yeah, can you do it and feel comfortable? Then how much is it? Feel like it's a reasonable price. $50 in and out the door from the United States and I think United Kingdom or Canada. Very reasonable. So at the end of the day, I think this is a positive grade, but not on the video. I just think that's a bummer. Like, because there's so much cool stuff that could have been talked to here, and I feel like this still did the most of what it possibly could. Like, being on GameFound, and doing the square. It's not always easy to make whatever you're trying to have be exciting sometimes, but I feel like this still really stands out. Like, and then you have like a really fun description. Like when I get a chuckle, here's my thing. If I'm gonna read a small blurb about something and I chuckle in that small blurb, you got me. You got me. I'm intrigued. I want to see what you got to say because now I know that I'm gonna at least potentially enjoy the writing and what I'm gonna see there. Maybe it's just a weird thing, but having a joke built into there was nice. They have a how to play video. They could just cut the intro to that for their video. Yeah, that in itself, that's a great idea, I think, Kevin. Just because I know they can put up videos up there. Just putting in the how to play video and the solo gameplay video. So that way people can just get down to it, watch that 7 minutes, and say, you know what, I think this game looks cool. Because I imagine in that 7-minute video, I'll get a taste for that interesting artwork. The very distinct style and flavor that this game seems to have. I'll see that in that. So yeah, I think that'd be great to put that up there as well. But at the end of the day, I still think it's a rock solid project. Go with this might be my highest grade for a game without a video, because I think they overcome it. I still want it. It looks really cool. I'm gonna go with a B. I think it's a really rock solid. I think a video could just catapult this into the A territory, especially like a really good personal touch. Like, tell me all the stuff about it. Tell me the fact that a 2-player game is 20 minutes. 10 minutes or whatever it was, like that's cool. Those are appealing things, that it's this really tight, compact 2-player game, but with interesting choices to be made. It's all good stuff to know. So I'm going to go with the B. Let me know in the comments below. It's your final grade for Loam by Cardboard Revolution. If you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. Bye-bye.